Angry Joe here, and I'm with the Minister of Art for
Aliens,
Colonial Marines. Guys, you know I am a huge fan of this franchise. I'm so excited. In fact, I was so excited, I did an interview at E3, left the sound off. So here's my redo. That's how excited I was. So for fans who don't know anything about the story or anything about the game, what is Aliens Colonial Marines going to be about?
Well, Aliens Colonial Marines is basically going to be the sequel that we never had, that we always wanted to Aliens. Like we've had the other films, but this one is probably what we consider to be the more true successor that we always wanted. We really wanted to see the.
So let's forget about Aliens 3 and Resurrection. This is the next.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we always wanted to see the rest of the Colonial Marines, right? Like they were the absolute badasses.
You can't have Aliens without Colonial Marines for me.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. So speaking about Aliens Colonial Marines and the actual Colonial Marines, this game allows you to play through the entire single-player campaign with your friends, right? Talk a little bit about the multiplayer features in the game.
Yeah, so of course we're going to have drop-in, drop-out co-op, which is going to be really awesome. You'll be able to take on Xenomorphs and explore all the really awesome locations we're going to have in the game.
For sure. Like, now what kind of equipment? Is there any new equipment? Obviously you're going to have all the iconic equipment, the pulse rifles, the smart guns, the motion trackers. You know, is there any new equipment for the Marines this time around?
Oh yeah, we're going to have some really badass equipment for all the fans and all the players, but we don't want to reveal too much right now, but they're going to love it, what we're doing.
And we just Marine just passed us up.
Yeah.
But you know, as actually in art, you know, do you find it difficult to find a balance between creating new stuff for such a storied franchise, you know, and still being within the Aliens universe? Like, for example, are there any new aliens in this game?
Well, you know, in our playthrough, obviously, you know, you got a chance to see the Charger, and it was really, the Crusher, and it was really cool. We're probably gonna play around with a little bit of the extra xenotypes, you know, like we'll definitely explore that. We're not gonna reveal too much right now, but we are very excited.
So as the art director, you're actually the guy that is creating the new aliens, the new concepts, the new equipment for the Marines?
That's correct. Yeah, it's a tough job.
So a lot of pressure because, you know, the fans are so rabid and hardcore, especially for the Geiger designs on the aliens.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And we always are listening to the fans, you know, with the forums and everything. We really care about what their feedback is on this stuff.
Having all the artworks up around the office and just building off that and stuff. Yep. That's excellent. So one of the really great features in the game I've seen so far is this lighting system. It really adds a whole new atmospheric feel to the game. Can you talk a little bit about the lighting system?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know, we're using the Unreal Engine, but we made a deferred renderer, which is custom. That means we can have real-time lighting. It was very important for us because we want a lot of darkness and scary shadows and be able to see like xenomorph silhouettes on the walls and see lightning and all that stuff. Yeah, it was really important for us, so that's why we did the deferred render.
The way they move in the hive and stuff. I know it sounds kind of weird, I'm picking out the lighting system, but once you guys see the demo, you'll understand what I mean.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Is there anyone else down there with you?
What the hell just happened?
The new Charger type is what you call it. It's like a bull type alien, Crusher, and you know, you avoid the pitfall of the Kenner toys that we all know and love, where they get ridiculous, where you've got the Scorpion and the Ajax. No, this one looks like it actually fits within the Alien universe. So, for fans of the film, what has happened to LV? You know, what's happened there since we left? And didn't the planet have like this massive nuclear explosion and wipe everything out?
Yeah, well, you know, there was a nuclear explosion, obviously, but when you consider that LV-426, the Hadley's Hope Colony, was something that was built to withstand extreme environments, you know, it probably is still there a little bit. Could be a little scary, a little spooky, you know, but it's going to be around.
I'm glad it still is. That allows us to explore some of the things in the movie. Now, I got a question for you. We never saw Hudson die. if you remember, he got pulled up and never saw him die. So would we maybe run into him in the alien high?
I don't know. Well, I guess we'll just have to see. We'll have
Hey,
to see.
he didn't rule it out.
That might be cool. You never know.
He didn't rule it out. Game over, man. Game over. Okay, well, what about, so we know cooperative multiplayer. Are there any plans for competitive multiplayer?
Yes, there is plans for competitive multiplayer, and we're working with some really awesome modes, and I think that the fans are going to be very happy about that because we really want to get something visceral and exciting between the Marines and the Xenomorphs. That could be pretty.
We'll be crawling on the walls just like an Aliens vs Predator type game.
It's possible.
Do you know how many players that is?
No, we don't really saying how many right now.
It's still relatively early.
Yes.
Can you tell us anything about those kinds of modes?
No, we're trying to keep it kind of secret right now. I know.
All right. Well, thank you so much for taking time to talk with us about Aliens Colonial Marines. And when does the game release?
In 2012.
In 2012. All right, guys. I'll see you later.
Thanks a lot. Hey, actually, I have this jacket.
This jacket?
Yeah, I have this
you
jacket.
Have that jacket?
I mean, it's like brothers or something, right?
You don't have this jacket. This is the Angry Joe jacket.
No, man. It's pretty close. I think that makes
All
us
right.
brothers.
We're brothers.
All right.
See you guys on the next Angry Joe show.